It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Trailblazers in Portland. Checking out the Trailblazers. With a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now.
Beneath the tranquil hills of Washington Park, downtown Portland alive with activity. We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Portland. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series, this is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, given the way things went for them in that game, I'll bet they wish they could play them more than just twice. But we'll see if they feel that way once this game's over.
A look at the Magic starting group. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Hezonja's out there with Houdini, and it's Dedmon in at the 5.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Back to Taylor, the 17-footer. Orlando grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Here's Lillard after Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. And Lillard kicks to Taylor. Now the feed to Kaman. All sorts of time. They get it back. Vonleh. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Houdini, covered by Lillard. Houdini passes to Hazanya. 5 to shoot. Here's Houdini. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard on top. A 32-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Houdini. 4-point game. He kicks it to Dedmon. Pass to Hazanya. Here's Houdini. And stolen by Lillard. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Taylor's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Here's Houdini. Doubled by Vonleh. Kicks it out to Gordon. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Houdini. The pass to Hazanya. Here's Houdini. 26 points for him last game against Golden State. Shot clock at 6. Aminu over to help. Here's Harris. No good from outside. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The score now all even. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Blazer dancers.
Players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Freak, third, and of course, Damian Lillard.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Here's Houdini. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Portland. Butler comes in for Damian Lillard. Johnson, he's checked in for the Magic. Alfred Payton comes in for Hazanya. Orlando's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Houdini. Pass to Fry. Johnson outside from downtown. Another miss by Orlando. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Collison dishes to Plumlee. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Orlando, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Got that one up quick. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's a screen. Taylor attacking. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Now here's Plumlee. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Magic leading by 3. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
And Kevin, I asked him what he thought would be a key factor for them coming into this game. And he said, well, our length and shot blocking should help. It gives offenses something to think about when they come inside the lane. And oftentimes, that tentativeness can be a game changer. Guys, every team in the league wants that interior presence, and he just explained one big reason why.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
Yeah, and it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and you made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris.
Portland with the ball. They lead by 4. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Damian Lillard out there with Caron Butler. Then there's Vonleh. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And stolen by Kaman. Lillard, the pass to Butler. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Lillard comes with the double team, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ball going up court. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits the second from the line.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
There's a good screen to the inside. Layup off the pick. And there's the nice layup by Vonleh.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Johnson, a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Back to Lillard. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 2nd in rebounding, 5th in blocks. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
And guys, you can't say enough about how well they've rebounded. So often it's swung the possession battle in their favor, and that's really had a huge impact.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Aminu. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Keenan kicks to Lillard, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Freak number 1. Damian Lillard is second.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Houdini. The shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Butler. And they double up Butler. Knocks it loose. And Vonleh has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando grabs the miss. Johnson, the pass to Hazanya. Here's Houdini. The tray. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Hazanya.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Lillard. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He ended with 26 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Aminu dishes to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Houdini, defended by Butler. Kicks it to Dedmon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on Noah Vonleh. The Magic have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That free throw, no good. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Kane. And the first half comes to a close.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Hazonia, and it's Deadman in at the 5 spot. Here's Hazonia. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Hazonia's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Lillard, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Harris.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the right side. Orlando moving the ball around. For the lead, Houdini. 2 on the clock. Gordon with no one around. And that misses. That would have put him up. Portland leading. Came in a screen. Aminu with it. He's got 5. Kamen kicks to Taylor. Lillard with it. Now defended by Houdini. Lillard attacking. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Houdini. He has 6. Passes it to Hazonia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
That drops. And it's 6 points for Noah Vonleh.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's Hazonia. Connects from 3-point range. Hazonia's got 11.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Trailblazers third.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Caron Butler's checked in for the Trailblazers. Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Magic. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Knocks it loose. Now Aminu. He's got 5. Kamen's shot is good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Taylor with the ball, and it's Gordon picking him up. Butler kicks to Taylor. Butler on the way. Dishes it to Kamen. He feeds it to Aminu. Pass to Vonleh. Here's Taylor. Rebound by the Magic. Deadman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds to Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Kicks it out to Gordon. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Outside Butler. Back to Taylor. To the left wing. All by himself. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Houdini. 8 points for him. Dish now to Dedmon. Johnson from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
And Aminu kicks to Taylor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Taylor's got 7 points.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Houdini. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Doubled by Vonleh from 12 feet out. And it's Gordon missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Well, their pass to Taylor. Vonleh dishes to Aminu. Now, here's Vonleh. 6 points for him. And Aminu kicks to Kaman. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Houdini. He kicks to Dedmon. Portland grabs the miss.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Taylor attacking. And that one's good. Taylor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And it's Kaman missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Houdini. Now the pass to Hazania. Here's Houdini. On the wing, Gordon. Just 3 to shoot. And again, it's Orlando converting. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Taylor takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
That's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Off the screen. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Taylor's got 13.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the...
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the fight. In for Taylor. Orlando also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Fry. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. We've got Nick Collison. Chris came in out there with Plumlee. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Arthur in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Collison's shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Orlando has possession. And it's blocked by Gordon. Watson, the pass to Houdini. To the paint. Wide open. Good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. And what a tremendous game for Kamen. He's got 8 points now and 3 great steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark? You're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Taylor's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Napier's checked in. The first free throw is good. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Portland. He's perfect from the line this time. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here is Lillard. Taylor dishes to Kamen. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Aminu. Outside Gordon. Uncovered. And right on target. Good. And the Magic lead by 5.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Lillard attacking. That's good. Here's Houdini. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Collison's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Ripped away. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Lillard. Here's Houdini. They double him with Kamen. 5 on the clock. The feed to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Aminu. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
And Portland making a change here. Onlay's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hezonja, he's checked in for Shabazz Napier. Here's Houdini. There's the pick. By Lillard. Taylor with the ball. He climbs that one off the back iron and down it falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
They recover it. Got a piece of it. Lets a floater go. Here's Vonleh. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Gordon with a screen on Lillard. Houdini passes to Gordon. Oxley's off the pick and hammers it home. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Back to Lillard. Keenan sets a screen for Lillard. Here's Taylor. Nails the tray.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Houdini passes to Hazania. Here's Houdini. They double him with Keenan. Rocket 6.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking. Pass to Taylor. Wide open look. And it's Noah Vonleh with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Here's Houdini. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Lillard. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Azania. And stolen by Vonleh. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Houdini. The 19-foot shot off target. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good competition, but the home.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan player of the game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.